Cynthia Campbell. I need a clean one so that I can write on it. Thank you. Hang on just a second. Unless, was it filed back in 2023? Or is that another one?
March 25.
Okay. It's not on
Here
here.
it is, 523.
No, we need one from 25.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge.
There should be a new one. March 4th of 25. I've got, oh wait. This is probably it. Do you see that 22-40282? I don't know who names those, but
That's how it was e-filed. Sorry.
that's okay. Who e-files them? Them?
Yes.
Okay. Would you make it, we can make sure they know that they need to call it what it is?
Yes, ma'am.
It is the cause of the case.
No, it's, so on my screen, it doesn't say motion to revoke. It just says the cause number and PDF dot 3 pages. It doesn't say that it's the motion to revoke, so I don't know what it is. So I need it called that so I can find it, because we're paperless and it's easier. Okay. Yeah. All right, you're Cynthia Campbell. I got it now. Thank you. And will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
She does, Judge.
All right, let me get my stuff together here. Ms. Campbell, in cause number 22-402, have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation October 12th of 2022 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm getting there. It alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you failed to avoid persons or places of disreputable or harmful character, specifically avoiding association with any person previously convicted of a crime or being at any location where a crime was committed. And is that true or not true?
Yes, Your Honor.
True or not true? Thank you. Count 2 alleges that you failed to work faithfully at suitable employment and provide verification of that. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 3 alleges that you failed to immediately report to the probation officer your new address. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 4 alleges that you provided a urine sample January 6th of 2025 that tested positive for methamphetamine, amphetamine, cocaine, and tetrahydrocannabinol. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 5 alleges that you provided a urine sample January 8th of 2025 that also tested positive for methamphetamine, amphetamine, cocaine, and tetrahydrocannabinol. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 6 alleges that you failed to successfully complete treatment at the Melton Center for intensive inpatient treatment. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 6, that you failed to submit to alcohol or drug screening November 16th and December 9th of 2024, and then January 7th, January 14th, January 24th, and January 28th of 2025. And is that true or not true?
True.
And then count 8 alleges that you're behind in your court-assessed fees. And is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 through 8 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're all actually true?
Yes.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
And, hold on a second, I just lost it. There we go, okay. And it's for a term. Okay, state tenders number 1.
No objection, Judge.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Campbell's not competent?
No, Judge.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 8 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 5 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. I am making an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I've handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I have also a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read that written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Mr. Lewis. All right, good luck to you, ma'am. You can go back with the baby.
The actions in the jail clearly show he doesn't have any respect for authority or rules. I don't feel like he's a proper candidate for probation, so we're asking for a 6-year sentence in TDC.
So, Mr. Lewis, one thing I noticed in several of these letters that friends and family members, I think 3 of them actually used the word respectful, that you're a respectful young man. What has been going on in our jail is the furthest thing from respectful that I've seen. The number of times, and the fact that I have to say this out loud, the number of times that you choose to masturbate in front of the officers on purpose is ridiculous.
I speak on the,
Sure.
that case wasn't on me. Somebody else had a case, and the woman even talked to the lieutenant to get it removed up off of my file, but it still shows up. That was not on me. It's somebody.
It's more than one time.
But
So hold on. So on April 14th, let's just go through them. On April 14th, you were in trouble for not being in your bunk, that you had been given several orders to go to your bunk. You proceeded to walk around yelling, "Bitch, stop talking to me." So that's from April 14th, last week. Then on April 7th, it alleges that you had your hands in your pants, moving in and back and forth, that you were told to take your hands out of your pants, and that you had been told before, or this officer had been briefed on the fact that you were known for doing this.